first and last name?
Mike Dezarn.
Mike Dezarn. And
Yep.
you work here?
Yep, recreation therapist.
Recreation therapist, okay. So we'll talk about what this week is, first of all, if you would, just real quick.
That's no problem.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. This week is actually Suicide Awareness Week. It goes from it's almost like the first week of September. It goes from like the 4th to the 10th this week. And it's just to bring light to, the struggle, people going through, and people commit suicide sometimes. And it's just, we need to actually bring it more to the light than let it stay in the dark. And we do this each year. We come out and put different chalk drawings on here and everything, and kind of people can stop and just look at it and read and kind of get ideas that people are here to support them, people are here to help them, people are here to listen to them if they need them here.
And she said that this is something that's not just here. I mean, folks anywhere can do their own chalk art, take pictures, send it in, and there's going to be a contest.
Yep, we do ours through Facebook. People can chalk wherever they're at. They don't have to come here to our location itself, though. They can do something, a chalk drawing there, and they can send it in, post it to our Facebook page. And then after a couple of weeks, we'll actually start voting on those, and then there'll be some type of prize where the person actually wins that.
Okay, good deal. So in terms of your story, personally, I understand that you have, this is a very personal matter to you based on your experience. So anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, that's no problem at all. I don't mind talking about it. For probably about 14, 15 years of my life, I was severely depressed, had terrible anxiety. I had suicidal thoughts sometimes almost daily, and it's like I couldn't see light anywhere at all. I put a good mask on in the front though, but inside I was completely broken. And I stayed that way, and I hid it really, really good. That's unfortunate. Like a thing a lot of people do. They hide, they mask it, so you'll never actually know. And the only thing kind of kept me around was my family. It's like I had my thoughts with my family, like what would they go through? What would happen to them if I did that? And I finally started thinking about it, started looking at myself more closely, and it's like things are not as bad as I believe they are. And I started looking at like more positive things and keep going like that, and it was like almost like a snowball going down a hill. And it's like it'll stay with you anyways, though. You'll still have those thoughts. Every once in a while they kind of creep up with it, though. But then there's more thoughts of like, there's so many beautiful things out here in this world right now. It's like if you just look out here right now, there's a thousand things to live for just in this little small location right here.
Right. So, I mean, somebody who is struggling like you did, and so many out there are on a daily basis. What would your advice, and you kind of touched on it there, but if you have a chance to talk to people, what's kind of your main message to them?
Main message is if you look hard enough, you will find somebody that'll listen. And that's one of the main things you've got to talk about. You've got to actually express yourself in that. If you keep balling up the constant inside of you, it's just going to build and build and build. And you'll just keep constantly having the same exact thoughts. It's just you're stuck in that cycle. But then when you really start looking at things more often, though, you'll find there's a lot more things out there to do, a lot more things out there to love, to believe in, and to just get your mind off all the negative thoughts you have. And you're never as bad as you think you are, ever. Yeah. And more people than you think feel the exact same way about themselves. But you don't think that at the time. I think it's just me. I'm the only one. I'm broken. I'm weird. I'm messed up. No, you're human.
Right.